Do you say yes when you mean no? You bite your tongue when you want to speak up? You smile when you are frustrated? If this sounds like you, you might be a people pleaser. And it is slowly destroying every relationship in your life. Today we're diving into why people pleasing isn't kindness, it's self-sabotage. People pleasing might seem harmless, even noble. After all, who doesn't want to make others happy? But here's the brutal truth. When you constantly prioritize everyone else's needs over your own, you are not building stronger relationships. You are building resentment, attracting users, and preventing any real connection from forming. In the next 5 minutes, we will uncover why some people become chronic people pleasers and how this pattern damages both you and the people around you, and most importantly, how to break free from this destructive cycle. People pleasing doesn't happen overnight. It's learned behavior that often starts in childhood. Childhood conditioning. Many people pleasers grew up where love felt conditional. You learned that being good and accommodating meant safety and acceptance. That programming doesn't just disappear because you're now an adult. Fear of abandonment. You know rationally that saying no won't end relationships, but emotionally it feels like it will. That fear overrides your logic every single time. The self-awareness trap. You might think, I know I'm people-pleasing, so why can I just not stop? But awareness without action just becomes another form of self-torture. You beat yourself up for doing it, then do it anyway again, creating a cycle of shame that makes the pattern even stronger. Here's the damage that people-pleasing actually causes. It creates resentment. When you constantly say yes to things you don't want to do, you start hating the very people you're trying to please. You feel taken advantage of, even though you never set boundaries. It attracts users. People pleasers are magnets for takers. When you never say no, manipulative people see you as an easy target, while healthy people lose interest in the one-sided dynamic. It prevents real connection. Nobody gets to know the real you because you are constantly performing. Your relationships stay surface level because you are too afraid to show your actual thoughts and needs. It breeds disrespect. How? Well, ironically, always accommodating others makes them value you less. When you are always available and always agreeable, people stop seeing you as someone worth considering. Breaking free from people-pleasing isn't easy, but it's essential for healthy relationships. Start small with boundaries. You don't need to transform overnight. Start by saying no to small requests. I cannot make it to coffee this week. How about next week? Pause before responding. People pleasers say yes automatically. Create safe space between the request and your response. Let me check my schedule and get back to you. Gives you time to consider what you actually want. Identify your values. What matters to you? When you're clear on your values, it becomes easier to say no to things that don't align with them. Your time and energy becomes precious resources to be invested wisely. Practice self-compassion. You've been people-pleasing because you thought it would keep you safe and loved. Have compassion for that sacred part of yourself while you learn healthier ways to connect. Communicate directly. Instead of hinting or hoping people will read your mind, practice direct communication. I'm feeling overwhelmed and need some alone time is so much better than pretending everything's fine while silently resenting others. People pleasing feels like love, but it's actually fear wearing a mask. Real love for yourself and others requires authenticity, boundaries, and the courage to disappoint people sometimes. The people who truly care about you want to know the real you, not the performed version. When you stop people pleasing, you will lose some relationships, but those were not the real relationships anyway. What you will gain is so much more valuable. Authentic connections built on mutual respect, self-worth that doesn't depend on others' approval, and the freedom to be yourself. Your relationships will thank you for it.